family, faith, honesty, just in good living and taking care of one another.
I think the sense of freedom in this country is amazing.
We were raised with core values, and that means responsibility, a sense of discipline, love, courage.
Freedom, family, and the ability to live in a country where you can do what you can do is based on how hard you want to work.
There's no more critical time in the history of this country and in the history of humanity than the moment you're sitting in right now. So think of today as the first day of the most exciting period of your life, and values is a major part of it.
And it doesn't matter what our race or what our religion, what our gender, what our sexuality. We all have the right to be able to walk in this world and hold our heads up high.
We're all under one cloth, you know, and we should all look out for one another. What we stand for is understanding, and we like for justice to prevail and equal opportunity here in this nation.
Freedom, opportunity, and a sense of family. Without those three, you can't really be successful.
Give young people the opportunity to give back, and they really are a model for all of us. This school is only as good as our young people make it. This community is only as good as our young people make it. Quite candidly, this country and world will only be as good as we allow our young people to make it.
In the 70s, when the Vietnam War was going on, you had to be 21 to vote for the President of the United States. 18-year-olds had no say about who was going to be their commander-in-chief. And you guys, 18-year-olds at the time, changed that. Young people stood up and said, we have to have the right to vote because this is a life or death situation. And you changed that.
With freedoms, you have an opportunity to pretty much do whatever it is that you may please, right? Now, that also should mean, and I feel it should entail, that you should want to set an example for younger ones.
Whatever you do behind closed doors, people will soon see. So if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, you should correct yourself.
We need to work together instead of just trying to pull for ourselves.
Everyone who wants to work honestly and hard enough can reach the dream.
What's worth it in life doesn't come easy, and it's going to take a lot of hard work. And you know, doing the right thing, it's very hard.
As far as I'm concerned, the founders of this nation, when it came to self-expression, wanted ultimate expression. Of course, responsibility. If you wear an outfit that's a little bit odd, go ahead and do it. This is a free country, and you should be able to do that.
You know, the crazies on the far left and the crazies on the far right should not be dictating what our young people are doing. Our young people should be coming together with adults and try to come up with something that's reasonable, that is respectful, and allows that freedom of expression.
We recognize and celebrate people of all faiths, but also have faith in each other.
Also, living together, you know, unity regardless of race, creed, color, all of those are very strong values.
We are all related. We are all connected, so we have to be working that way, and the unity to be all the people respect one each other.
Our Constitution begins, we the people. It doesn't say we the people of democratic states or we the people of Republican states. It doesn't say we the black people, we the white people. Our Constitution doesn't say we the women, we the men, we the old people, we the young people, we the rich people, we the poor people. We the people. Our government is supposed to represent all of us. And we now live in a time when we can actually vote that way. When we can actually ask ourselves, who is the candidate that represents all of us?
The better we are with each value, the stronger we'll be as a nation.
I think that is so important that in your life you have some set of morals, if you would, or boundary of ethics that you keep yourself entitled to. And I think no matter how old you are, I think the earlier that is planted in you from your parents, I mean, that can help you in your overall life, you know, regardless of what you're going through.
Your gut will tell you what to do. Your small inner voice will tell you what to do. The values are clear, they're etched in all of our DNA. We don't have to look too far to figure out what they are. And it's been a delight to talk about values today. And I thank you all for joining us.
What we saw and what we learned today from these young people should give us great hope for the future. the expressions and the feelings and the heartfelt beliefs that we heard from these young people tell us that we have a lot to look forward to in the 21st century.
What's refreshing to me, and I would agree with Avery, is that you listen to our young people, they're pretty savvy. They're beginning to separate these things out, and I think it's still incumbent upon us as adults to help them, remind them of what those American principles are. And the preamble of the Constitution is exactly where it sets it down, and it separates us from that dogma.
I think one of the best things about it was just to get the students talking and thinking about the different values and morals we as a society should hold.
I really enjoyed Purple America. It was just an opportunity to learn about values and just understand where a lot of people are coming from in society, so it was a really good thing.
Really had me concentrating, like thinking about values and all the stuff that we were talking about, about decisions that I'll be making voting-wise and all that other stuff.
You guys should understand that although Americans are different with their different values, that we all want respect, we all want family, giving back. It's all one common thing that all Americans want.